Hey, what's up guys? The wait is finally over. The last character of Season 2 has been finally revealed, and it is Zeku after all. We had to wait really late last night or just wake up really early, but the wait was definitely worth it. This character looks absolutely amazing. First off, my impressions is everything looks amazing. The animations look really good, the presentation looks good, even the music. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, check out the music in the trailer. It's just this funky ninja music. It's really, really good. And you can tell there's been a lot of work being put into this character. Of course, this is the last character, so this would technically be the character that Capcom had the most time to work with. And yeah, it just definitely paid off. Really, really exciting. I wonder what would have happened if this was the trailer that was shown during Evo. I'm curious. But anyways, the big thing about this character that makes him original is that he's able to switch between two forms. He starts off as older Zeku, of course, and then he can transform into his younger self, which is very Strider-esque. I mean, first when I saw the trailer, I'm like, what, Strider? That's what everyone was thinking. We thought he got actually turned into Strider, but it's his younger self, and it just relates a lot to Strider. But it looks really, really sick. I guess you could kind of count as like a semi-guest character. His archetype seems to be, because he can transform into two forms, he has a lot of different ways that he can play. The old version of Zeku kind of looks like this mid-range space control character because he's got long-range attacks. And then when he turns into his younger self, it seems that he's more close-range, rush-down style, and definitely has mix-ups between the two. So in the description of the official trailer on YouTube, it says, Zeku, the ever-changing ninja. First seen in Street Fighter Alpha 2, Zeku was Guy's former teacher who taught him to master Bushin Ryu, a style of ninjutsu. Eventually, Guy was able to obtain the title of 39th Master of Bushin Ryu. Zeku then disappeared and was never seen again until now. Zeku has reappeared looking to start his own ninja group and find a new fighting style. So, after watching Zeku's moveset and such and seeing like everything he's capable of, I mean, how did Guy defeat Zeku? Like seriously, there must have been some mad collusion going on, or Zeku was just sandbagging on him and felt sorry for him. But seriously, I think Zeku would just kick Guy's ass. But it's really, really cool. It's interesting now that, like we were talking about before, that maybe he became a mercenary or something because he no longer has to teach, right? Now he's starting his own style. Right, so and then since he can transform into his two forms, we're seeing his old style. So when he's in the Strider-esque form, we're seeing like the classic Bushin Ryu style, and then when he's older Zeku, we see his new original ninja style. So really, really interesting. So let's talk a little bit about Zeku's move list. Just a glance. We're not going to be breaking this down super hardcore. We'll do that later. But the old form Zeku seems to have this shadow kick-like move. It's got super long range. Definitely can control a lot of space with it. Kind of looks like Nash's Mutant Kick Sonic Scythe, but a lot more range than that. More like Yamazaki, man. It can knock the opponent away from him, or knock him up really, really high in the air, and you can continue a follow-up juggle afterwards. Old Zeku definitely has a command jump of something that he can cross up with it, or he can just throw the opponent, kind of like a demon flip, Akuma's demon flip. And then the young form Zeku seems to have a command run. So like I said, he plays more like Guy when he's in his younger form. And he has the classic command run into like a slide. He definitely has a lot more target combos in his younger form. He's got this palm smash that crumples the opponent. And then he kind of has like a hit grab as well that he follows up in the trailer, just looking at a glance. So really, really interesting. His V skill is like unknown, but I'm gonna guess that it's him transforming into young Zeku is his V skill. We only see it like once in the trailer, and it seems like you have to land the hit to transform. I don't think you can just transform on the fly, but there's a lot of information we still don't know just from the trailer. So, but Capcom said they're gonna release something on the webpage soon, probably tomorrow, and then we get some clarification on that. But it would be interesting. Like, we don't know if maybe there's a separate bar and Zeku's got to build up a separate bar in order for him to transform, or if it's just him landing a hit. It looks like an anti-air even. He like punches upwards. That'd be interesting if you can't just transform on the fly. It would imply that the younger Zeku form is much stronger, but there definitely looks like two different styles for sure. His V trigger it looks, there's a lot going on there. I mean, he definitely has some kind of like a teleport dash for sure during his V trigger. Definitely has kind of like this gives him Gatling. It's more like Jury's V-Trigger where you can chain into all of his normals. Either that or it just gives him access to giant target combos, like giant ones. It seems to be slightly different too when he's in his younger form as well. And as for Zeku's super, it's really cool. He constantly transforms back and forth between his older and younger self, and he's crisscrossing the opponent. I mean, they should have just made it Ragnarok at this point because he's just transforming the Strider pretty much. But it's a cool looking super for sure. You can see the force in the background. Really, really good. So there's still a ton of things we need to know about this character. I mean, how much HP does he have? How big is his V gauge? Is he able to go back into his older form from his young form? Because we never saw that in the trailer. Is his young form just simply a better version of him? And yeah, there's still so much information. Is he a charge character? I mean, I don't mean to jinx it, but it's still possible. If you guys are a Guy main, or you guys really hoping for Guy to be in the game, will this character be a good substitute for you? Are you guys satisfied? Because he is indeed going to have a command run, as we kind of expected. Of course, he doesn't play exactly like Guy, but there's definitely some hints from that, especially in his younger form. So, like I said, they obviously had a lot of time to work on Zeku since he's the final character this season. But on top of this, Zeku has 8 costumes. That's right, 8 costumes. Including his default costume, he's got 3 others, and they change depending on what form he's in. So we got your classic Zeku, and then you got like a business suit Zeku, and then if you guys didn't think he looked like Strider enough, he literally has a Strider costume in his younger form, which is really sick. And then, of course, you could have guessed it, he got a nostalgic costume. I thought it'd be a story costume, but if you want to, like, you know, represent the old school Zeku or look like Guy, then the nostalgic costume is for you. Really, really cool that he has that many costumes. I mean, probably everyone's gonna use the Strider costume anyways, though. Let's be real here. Come on. So as for the release date of Zeku, he'll be coming out this month on October 24th, which is next Tuesday. Obviously, they can't release him this Tuesday. I thought they would, but because of the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite patch and the new characters coming out then, I guess Capcom didn't want to, you know, cannibalize themselves, so to speak. So he'll be coming out near the end of the month. I'm really, really excited to play Zeku, man. This character looks like a lot of fun, and it's definitely gonna, you know, keep me occupied until AE eventually rolls out. Just mastering the 2 forms and such, it's gonna be awesome. Also, since they're releasing Zeku near the end of the month, I wouldn't be surprised if there will be maybe one more surprise from Capcom, maybe a new stage again or something like that. Because usually when they release a character, it comes alongside a patch. So yeah, let's wrap up this video, guys. I need to get some sleep. Don't forget to like the video, and be sure to let me know in the comments below if you guys are as super excited for Zeku as I am. Did he live up to your expectations? Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys, because of course I'll be breaking down this trailer super hardcore in the future. We're going through his moveset, his specials, his V-Trigger, everything, especially when we get some more information from Capcom. So thanks a lot for watching, guys, and take care.